The information in this program is presented for you to use at your discretion. You should consult your physician before embarking upon any change to your health and physical exercise routine.
Welcome to Fulton Fitness. I'm your host, Jewel Peterson, your certified fitness professional. Now, normally our focus is on sickness prevention, but today we're focusing on crime prevention. Why? Well, this show is all about helping you survive every situation in your life. And we all know that crime is happening every day. In fact, it's happening every minute. And if someone pulled a gun on you, would you know what to do? Well, by the end of this segment, you'll know how to survive that and any other crime-related incident. Here now to talk about crime and your safety is Lieutenant Bryant. Lieutenant Bryant, thank you for being on the show today.
Thank you, Jewel, for having me on the show.
Well, I have to let the audience know that before I could even get you on the show, I saw you in my neighborhood at a store. And do you remember what you were doing that day?
Yes, we were working a bank robbery at the Kroger's off Old National Highway.
Interesting. And what happened in that robbery?
What happened was a gentleman came in with a note, gave the teller a note saying, "Give me the money." The teller then reached inside the drawer and gave the gentleman a note. But before the gentleman even went into the store, he had asked another gentleman to give him a ride. So when he came out of the store, he came out of the store in a hurry and said, "Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go." He jumped in the man's car, but what the teller did was gave him the dye pack. The dye pack went off. He ran across the lot, and he got very little, to my understanding, of any real money. Most of the money was destroyed by the dye pack. So that's a situation that happens not all the time, but it happens a lot of times.
A lot of times. And the great thing about this is that no one was hurt. But, but in a situation like this, if you were to enter, because if I had been there 5 minutes earlier, I might have come in on it. So in that event, if someone walks in and they see a gun being pulled on someone else, what do you do?
Well, if you come into, say, a bank and someone has a gun out, our suggestion is to slowly turn around and walk out like, "Oh, I forgot something."
Okay.
Give yourself some distance from the bank. Get on that phone, get on that cell phone, dial 911 and say, "Hey, there's a bank robbery going at whatever bank you are at," and say, describe the person that's there. Now, we suggest that you never go to your car.
Okay.
Because if you go to your car, it's a good possibility that person will run right out behind you, put that gun to your head, and want you to drive them away. Now you are part of the getaway.
Okay.
So,
and you mentioned putting the gun to the head. Let's talk about that, because that is something that unfortunately happens. What do you do in that situation? I know you've brought some props.
There's a couple of things that you would want to do if someone was to pull a gun to you.
Okay.
Now, good example. If I was to come up to you and I put this gun to you, I said, "Give me your money." What you don't want to do is do that old kung fu, knock the gun down. Negative. What you want to do is knock it away.
Knock it away.
Because you want to give yourself that distance from the gun. But if you knock it down, it's knocking the gun down in the line of fire of your body, which you never want to do. So if I say, "Give me your money,"
then I would
knock
push
it away, and you go that way. Because if you push it away, this takes my momentum this way, you go the opposite way.
Okay, great. Now, if I have my purse, and I have my purse here, and I'm walking with my purse.
Walking with your purse.
First, show me what is the proper way to walk with a bag. Now, sometimes I have like this. Sometimes I may even just run in with my wallet.
Right.
What's the best way to carry it?
We always say, make sure if you got a purse with a strap on your shoulder, and if it's a short strap, lock that arm down next to it, so that gives extra security and extra tightness to the body, to the person, and also lets you feel it. Now, say if I'm the bad guy, and I come and I go to snatch your purse, what you want to do is turn toward the way he's snatching, or she's snatching. So I come here, turn toward me, that's it. And what happens is I go this way, and you still have your purse.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. That's the best way that we suggest you do that. Always go toward the momentum of the way the person is coming towards you.
Now, a lot of times we're watching TV shows and we see people try to take things into their own hands.
Right.
They become heroes. And I remember when we spoke, I said, are there certain moves that you could show us? Like if you could punch a certain way or maybe poke the person's eyes out, because you see those things on TV. But one of the things you said to me, which was very interesting, was don't try to be a hero.
Exactly.
Okay.
We suggest don't be a hero because it's a lot of dead heroes, and we want you to be an alive hero. So say if a person come up to you and you're turned around and they say, give me your purse.
Okay.
What we suggest to you is drop that purse on the ground, give yourself distance, turn toward them. So first of all, you can even see what's in their hand.
Okay.
It may not even be a gun. It can be a stick. It can be anything. But to you, it's a gun. Always think it's a real weapon.
Okay.
So I come up to you.
All right, I'm ready.
Give me your purse. Give me your purse now.
You can have it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to look at that purse, and you're going to take off running.
I'm going to run.
Run and scream.
All right.
Okay? And
Great.
when you run, don't run in a straight line, zigzag. Okay?
Okay.
Because most of them are not cowboy shooters, so they're not going to be able to shoot a moving target.
All right, excellent. And what about, I know you brought a knife as well.
Yes. Now,
How do we
knives are a little
defend
different.
ourselves?
Knives are a little different. With knives, you also want to do the same thing. Now, say I come behind you,
Okay.
and I put this knife to your neck, and I say, give me your purse.
Okay.
What you want to do is drop that purse
And drop it.
and turn toward the knife the same way, holding your hands up. Turning toward the knife, what it does is takes that knife away from your body. You don't want to turn into it because then you can cut yourself. You want to turn away from it so it'll take that knife away from your body. And again, I'm going to pay attention, if I'm the bad guy, to the purse because that's what I want. And then you give yourself distance and you back away. Always try to give yourself distance from the weapon. And then while you're giving yourself distance, you get a good look at the bad person who's trying to take something from you.
Okay.
Okay.
Great, Lieutenant. Now let's talk a little bit about home invasions. Home invasions are very common in Fulton County. If you're at your home and you hear someone entering, what
Yes.
do you do?
Well, most people have alarms. So say your alarm go off.
Okay.
And you're pretty sure, 100% sure that someone has just broken into your house. What we suggest you do, scream out. Who's there? Who's there? Get out of my house. I'm calling the police. I'm calling the police. In the meantime, what you want to do is find yourself a secure place in the house. Say you got a 2-story house. You go upstairs, you lock that door, and you screaming, and you dialing 911 at the same time. Okay? Do not use a house phone if you got a house phone. Use your cell phone. Why? They can cut the line off.
That's right.
They can pull the line out, but they can't disconnect that cell phone. You know, most people have cell phones. Cell phones are very good. And believe it or not, a cell phone get a quicker call to 911 than a regular phone.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Only thing about cell phones, though, it does not give your address. So that's the only disadvantage. So you can try to use your home phone at first, but if you see that's not working, get on that cell phone, dial 911. Also, we suggest if you got one of those little car fobs,
Yes.
that you can set your alarm off on your car. Set your alarm off in the house. They don't like noise. Bad guys hate
Bad guys
noises.
don't like noise.
Hate
I
noises.
have one more quick question, and then we got to get out of here. But if you're in your home, and some people do have weapons inside the house, and if something happens, they're quick to use it. What do you have to say about that?
Well, we have 2 rules. Don't shoot what you can't see, okay?
Right.
But sometimes, you may have to shoot through a door if it's a bad guy coming through that door. But make sure it's the bad guy. Make sure it's not Uncle Charlie who just stopped by to say hello and was checking on you, and they may have a key for your home.
That's right. Okay.
So make sure you can identify, first of all, what you're going to try to shoot at. And then if you can't, give some alert. Hey, I got a gun. I'm getting ready to shoot. I'm getting ready to shoot.
Okay.
Say something.
All right.
Even if
Great.
you don't have one, say it.
Well, thank you
Okay.
so much for your time, Lieutenant Bryant. We've run out of time, but I can't wait to have you back on the show.
Okay. Anytime now.
You've given us some great tips and
Okay.
just helped us understand what we need to do to stay safe in a world where things are happening all the time.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Take
All
care.
right. Thank you. Well, now that you know what to do in the event that you are attacked, we're going to do some physical exercises that will empower you to handle any physical challenge you may face. So grab a gallon of water or a lightweight chair or even a food can. Our workout session is next. Welcome back to Fulton Fitness, everybody. I'm your host, Jewel Peterson. And earlier in the show, we learned about crime and safety. And we learned that it's important that you don't try to be a hero. And while we did learn that, we do know it's important that you feel empowered to handle any situation that may occur in life. So today we're doing functional exercises, which means that every exercise we do will be based on movements that you do already, like bending and pulling. And if you're ever in a situation where you have to get low because you're hiding from someone or you have to sprint away from someone, we're going to make sure that you're fit and able to do that. So to help me do that, I have Charlie Crockett. You've probably seen him on the show. Charlie's our basketball player, scored 47 points. I still have to see that written down somewhere because I just don't believe it. But thank you.
Long time ago.
Thank you for being back on the show. He's with Fulton County, the purchasing department. Great. And I have Lenice Morgan. Lenice is a vegan.
Right.
And a runner.
Right.
And I tried being a vegan, but it didn't work for me. So it's so awesome that you're able to stick to it.
Thanks.
Thank you for being on the show. And you're with the county
Public Works Department.
Public Works Department. Okay, great. So we're going to get a great workout in. I'm going to set the clock here, and we're going to run in place. Here we go. Going to have a great workout today. We've got to warm the body up, so that's why we warm up with a run. Or you could be walking right now, or you could be speed walking. You're going to follow Charlie if you've had knee surgery. You're going to follow Lenice if you're ready to go to the next level, if you're on that advanced level where you're working out every single day. I'm going to go the moderate pace, all right? Okay, we're doing great. Let's keep running, warming up, or speed walking for you at home. Going to have a great workout. All right, let's go here. Let's spread our feet here. Let's warm up the inner thigh. So we're going to rock back and forth. That's it. Maybe thinking, why are we moving and stretching? Because we want to keep the muscles warm. This is called dynamic stretching. Doing a great job. You're keeping up with the time here. That's it. A few more. All right, and let's move into warming up the hamstring. So we're going to sit the heel down and then switch. Heel down, toe up right now. That's it. Really sit into it. That's it. There you go. And how about 10 seconds left or so? That's it, all the way down. Really feel that stretch. Gonna have a great workout today. Make sure you've got your either water jugs, you've got a weight, a lightweight chair. Any of those things will be appropriate. All right, good. Now, let's stretch the hip flexor. We're just gonna step back here and lean back, step back and lean back. That's it, stretching the hip flexor, which is this muscle here, which reaches all the way down to your quad. That's it. Very good. And a few more. How are we doing back there? Feeling good, all right. We're gonna have a great workout. And a few more. And great. Now let's move into arm circles here. Warming up the upper body because we're going to be using our weights. We're going to make sure shoulders, biceps, triceps, traps, everything is warmed up here. Back, that's it. A few more. That's good. And then I just call it the windmill. So we're going to just bring the arms forward and back, and that's it. Get a nice stretch here. That's it. And let's run it out for the last 30 seconds. Good, so grab a towel. If you didn't eat this morning, grab a granola bar and come back. Don't grab that Snickers bar that I know you bought last night, okay? Let's be healthy today. All right, run it out, a few more. That's it. It's always good to have a great warm-up before you start your workout. And coming up on 3 minutes here, and we're gonna be moving right into the workout. And moving right into the workout. Okay. I'm gonna go a little bit faster. Lenice is gonna go a little bit faster. And Charlie is gonna stay where he is. Here we go. Let's go. So we're running right now. And the reason why running and walking is so important and really taking it up, interval training, is because if you're ever in a situation where you have to run or get away from somebody, you wanna be able to do it. I want you to be able to get away. So that's what we're working on, our fitness and our cardio. All right, great. Okay, now let's move into the weight training part of our portion, of our segment. We're gonna pick the weight up, spread your feet. You're gonna step out to your left, and come back in. That's it. Let's go. All right. Now, why are we doing this? Well, there are times throughout the day where you've got to bend down and pick something up. So that's what we're doing. We're improving our ability to do this movement safely. And if you're ever in a situation where you've got to get down low and hide from somebody and move through tight spaces, we want to make sure you're strong enough to do it. That's it. All right, last one. Set the jug down. Let's run it out. So it's going to be a pretty intense workout. You're going to be running and lifting, but you're going to do just fine. At any point, if you start to feel tired or out of breath, it's okay. Push through or take a break. How we doing? All right. Now, as we walk, speed walk or jog, let's take it up. Let's take it up. Taking it up right now. Let's take it up. That's it. A few more. Push through. Oh, I hear you all breathing back there. That's great. A few more seconds. That's it. Come on. All the way through. All right. Bring it down. Grab your jug. We're going to do side steps to the right. Let's go. And bring it back. That's it. Again, working on that movement where you're bending and picking up something heavy. For some of you at home, you may have the big water gallons that you have where you get in the water from your little water fountain. This type of movement is important. Being strong, being able to get low and pick up something heavy. This is it. That's it. It's great. Do we feel our quads? Because I feel my quads right now. And my hamstrings. What about you all? Absolutely. Good. A few more. That's it. A few more. 5 seconds. 4, 3. Push. 2. And 1. Let's set it down. Woo! Yes, feeling everything on fire. Let's go. And run it out. And sprint. Now remember, 5 days, 30 minutes a day, some type of cardio, some type of exercise is so important. We're getting it in today, but make sure you're doing that on a consistent basis. We're doing functional exercises, which means that you're at home, the different things that you do on a daily basis, like vacuuming, those are movements where you have to reach forward, you're stepping forward, and then you're stepping back. Those are functional exercises, and that's what we're doing today. All right? Let's run it out. A few more. 6 more seconds. We're almost there. All right, let's bring it down. Now, let's grab our jug. I talked about the vacuum movement earlier. We're going with this move, forward and back. So if you vacuum at home, you know what that's like. You're here, and you're pulling the vacuum back. You're pushing the vacuum forward, you're pulling it back. What we're doing is training the hamstring and the quad to do that a little more efficiently. It's great. The one thing I like about functional exercises is that you don't need weights. You can do it inside your house. You don't need to go into a gym and lift weights, because you know you can lift weights, and you know people who can run like 10 miles on a treadmill, and then when we get outside, we can't do that many. You know that, right? Well, that's because the treadmill is doing it for you. The treadmill is actually doing the work for you. So when we get out and we do it on our own, we're making it functional. We're making it work for us. We're making our feet actually do the movement. Very good. Oh, we did a little extra. I'm sorry, I got carried away. Let's put a jug down and let's go. Running again or speed walking. Let's go. Making good time here. Great time. All right. If you're at home, need to take it down to a speed walk, do that. Jog is good. Let's take it up here and go a little bit faster. I'm really big on intervals training because there'll be moments in your life where you'll have to move fast. We had Lieutenant Bryant come on the show, and he talked about that, getting away, sprinting away. So let's keep that in mind as we do this. All right. That's it. Let's keep going. 5 more seconds. Getting our cardio in for the day. Good job. All right, bring it down. Okay. Put the jug in your arms. You okay? Good. We're going to step forward with the opposite leg now and bring it back. Again, Doing the lunge movement. That's it. Reach out, come back. That's it. Good. Same movement you do vacuuming, or if you had to pick something up and bring it back to you. I want to make sure that you're able to do that, okay? So let's add something to it this time. Let's sit it down and pick it up. Sit it down and pick it up. Again, functional exercise. Just like you would do if you had to pick something up, it's the same movement, making sure that we're fit to do everyday exercises. That's what we want. All the way back. Good. We got 3 more. Woo, I know you can hear me breathing at home. Can you all hear me? That's good. Last one. And bring it back. Excellent. And sit it down. We know what we have again. Let's get right to it. Don't even need me to tell you. Doing great at home. We're almost there. Keep running it out. Speed walking. Doing an awesome job. We got about 2 more exercises left. Then you're done for the day. So stay strong. Keep going for it. You're doing great. All the way through. Charlie, you doing all right?
Doing good.
Good, good. The knees?
Yes.
Yes.
All is well.
All right, girl power. Sorry, Charlie. That's all right. Next time, okay. That's good. About 5 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Okay, with this next one, we're simply going to sit the gallon down and bring it up on our toes. Sit it down, bring it up on our toes. Now, why are we doing this? Why are we picking it up and going on our toes? Well, at home, we've got to pick something up, put it up on the shelf. How are we going to do that? We've got to use our calf muscles. We've got to use our quads. We've got to use every part of our body. Then, of course, let's not forget the upper body. We're using our biceps and our triceps. If we don't use these muscles, we won't be able to use them when we really need them. So we've got to exercise them all the way up. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Let's set it down. Good work. Let's run it out. Almost there. Almost there. Doing great. Doing great. Good. Good stuff. So, we learned today the importance of being fit. You gotta be fit in order to not only live healthy, but protect yourself. So that's what we're doing. As we do these exercises, let's keep that in mind. Okay, we've got 1 more set. We're gonna go for 15 seconds here, okay? Let's go down. Let's get our jug. We're gonna go down and come up. Let's go. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. 5 more. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more. We got 5 hand walks and then we're done. Somebody at home is going, what are hand walks, Joe? I'm scared. Don't be scared. We're gonna walk down. Come on, Lenise and Charlie. And we're gonna come back up. When we stand up. We got 4 more, then we're done for the day. Doing great at home. I hope you're not watching. I hope you're attempting. You can do it. Even if you do 1, you've done a great job. Whew, I've been talking so much, I've lost count. Do we know where we are? 4. Oh, okay. They told me 4, like, don't you know that? This is the last one. They've been counting, awesome. And that's the end of our workout. Good work.
All right.
Good work. Good work. All right, let's move right into the cool down. Sort of took you, I gave you a little extra today, but that's okay. Had to push you today. Wanted you to make sure you got everything in. You've had a great day. Inhale and exhale. It's good to spread your feet, reach behind your calf. And come forward. And go to the right. That's it. And come on up. we're going to go ahead and inhale and exhale. We're going to have to move out of the exercise portion, but I want you to keep stretching if you need to. We've run out of time. I really pushed you too far today, but you're going to do just fine. A recap of today's session is next. Welcome back to Fulton Fitness. I'd like to thank Lieutenant Bryant for being on the show. If you have any questions about crime prevention and safety, you can call the county's Special Services Division and ask to speak to someone in the Crime Prevention Unit. I'd also like to thank my workout partners, Lanice Morgan and Charlie Crockett. Remember, when it comes to a functional fitness workout, you can do it anywhere. Squats, stair climbing, lunges, and walking are some of the exercises, but you can even do functional training at your desk. You know how you push your chair back from under your desk to stand up? Well, you use your legs, core, and your arms to push yourself up. Try doing that 10 times and you'll feel your whole body at work. So, you see, you can create your own workout based on your everyday movements. Pick an exercise that you do and do it 10 times, rest, and do it again, and you've created your own workout. Well, that's our show for today. If you have any questions or comments, please contact me at 404-612-8394 or by email. That's jewel.peterson@fultoncountyga.gov. Join me next time for more fitness, fun, education, protection tips. You name it, we try to provide it. And remember, just because today's workout is over doesn't mean you stop moving. Keep making the steps towards healthy living. For FGTV, I'm Jewel Peterson.